lately I've been watching the all the politics, kind of really, once they start repeating themselves on TV, then I go to the internet. Billy and I go on the internet and start, digging in there. And
oh my God, are you into conspiracy theory? Please tell me you are.
Of course.
You are? Have you watched all those Zeitgeist and all that type of thing?
Forget it. It's unbelievable.
Now let me ask you this. Oh, this is the best. Do you believe in that stuff? Because I'm all over it.
I am, definitely. I mean, we just I don't know. I mean,
who have you tracked it down to? Who do you think runs the world?
Oh God, there's a couple of different levels, I think, of the guys in the dark room. Like in the X-Files, where they have the guys that made the deal with the aliens. And kind of that thing. And,
the shapeshifters.
So there are different. I think there are different groups of them around the world, and that have different. Basically, I mean, they have different interests, but it's basically the same. It's
You know what I think it is?
Keeping themselves rich and keeping themselves powerful.
I think it goes down to the Rothschilds. That's where I traced it back to.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was J.P. Morgan, but then I realized he was just an agent for them.
Yeah. Well, no, he's just There's another layer. It's there's one that goes back. I don't know if it's Rothschild or I think it might be actually that goes back. Hundreds and hundreds of years, way back. They can trace it back to the Templars and all that. It's
what I love about this is you're totally valid. Everybody says that I'm out of my mind, and I can now say, well, you know what? I had a conversation with Joe Perry.
Joe Perry thinks it too.
He thinks it too.
My wife and I, Billy and I, have been. I mean, we buy all those. 20 years ago, we went through all those UFO tapes you could buy. Over in Cambridge, there was a shop like right around the corner from the.
So this is like pre-YouTube. You had to actually go down and get the VHS tapes.
Yeah, it was right around the corner from House of Blues. There was a little kind of new wavy, new agey kind of place. And
right.
They had a shelf full of these like homemade. UFO tapes, the Brazil ones and ones from Mexico.
Oh, so you're into aliens? You believe in aliens?
Well, all of it, everything. I mean, I'll tell you, we're still waiting to see one, but I've talked to people that swear that they've seen them, and I believe.
I love it.
I'm still waiting to see something come crawling out of the woods.
He's into it deeper than I am because I draw the line at aliens. Like I don't know if there's some out there, but like I don't get into the flying saucers. I'm just more into evil bankers.
Well, we have 3 levels here because I'm way more conservative about this stuff than you are, and you're a little more conservative than Joe Perry is.
Joe takes it all the way to the guy in the moon.
I like that. Joe, if you're going to go all the fucking way with it, man.
Yeah, why don't you write a song about that? Write a song about the Illuminati. Has anybody ever done that? There's a concept album.
Yeah.
You know what? That's great, Joe. You've been successful for 40 years. Why don't you take an advice from me? How to run your career right off the rails. Yeah, that's a great idea. Do a rock opera.
Illuminati. Now you're talking.
Yeah. I'd like to hear that. I'd like to hear Steven do a couple of with an Illuminati song.
I'm reading a book right now about this, just what we're talking about the economic.
Confessions of an Economic Hitman.
Yeah.
John Perkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that.
And that's amazing. It's there. They're out there. So.
You know what? It contributes to your mood, though, Joe. I'm telling you, if you read too much of it, you're going to get depressed, and it gets too overwhelming. So. We got to leave you on a high note. Why the hell? Why would I end on conspiracy theory?
I don't think it affects your mood because I don't really buy into any of it, and I'm still a depressed, miserable. It's something's going to get to you. You know what I mean?
You know what it is? It's like you gotta make the best of what you can. Of what you can. Really touch, see, kind of. Shout at, you know what I mean? Whatever is in your range of your world, and you kind of make the best of it.
You know what you got to do?
Make the most of it.
You got to get a puppy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.